Dude, I was reading this article, and you've probably heard about it. It may have even been into Syria, Blacksite, that some poor like guy in his early 20s who was a taxi driver was like literally wrong place, wrong time situation. And he was tortured ruthlessly at a Blacksite for like
10 months
for like,
time,
yeah,
shit
like
that.
a year. And they killed him. They killed him through torture. And like the body examination afterward was like, on the Wikipedia page, it used like the term pulpified to describe his legs, meaning like there was no structure in his legs anymore after like it was just beaten to a pulp, like just shards of bone.
Who did this?
The like CIA connected Blacksite, I think in Syria.
What they would do, they would have a name, and they'd have like maybe two or three other pieces of metadata. Okay, his name is Abu Shah something, and he's got a beard. He's 27, and he lives in Canada, but he's in Syria a lot. Unfortunately, there's like 15 guys that also do all that shit. And so they scooped up this one guy from Canada and did all the shit we talked about.
Yeah.
And he doesn't leave his house now. They said he's been in his house for the last 6 years because they tortured him in Syria for 10 months and lied to his wife and told him that they didn't have him. And she's like, yeah, but he bought me sunglasses on the plane that was going from Syria to Canada. Yeah. You took him off the plane and flew him back to Syria.
That was the professor, right?
Yeah, that was the professor.
It was the college professor. Yeah.
The N1 basketball player.
Yeah, man, I'm glad that I didn't knock down any towers or anything. Man, you don't mess with the U.S. government. Like, even if you do have some bad thoughts out there, don't just let it go.
Keep it to yourself. They play for keeps.
They play for fucking keeps at that level. When you go to championship level law enforcement, those are the Jordans of law enforcement.
Yeah.
They're there with the flu. They don't care.
How many years did that guy get for putting his feet on Nancy Pelosi's desk? Is it like 7?
I don't know. They're not going to send him to a Blacksite.
Oh, it's 2. I don't know. They all got like 2 to 6 years. It seems like a whole bunch of fucking people. They're still getting them. And that was, I watched tons of police videos. I mean, hours of them a day. And I saw one where a 15-year-old boy in Florida is there with his mother. He's all blurred out, but the cop's like, you were on fucking Discord saying you're going to shoot up school. And she's like, it's a video game. It's not for real. And he's like, well, he said he was going to shoot up school for real. And in Florida, that's, it's terroristic threats and 2 or 3 other charges. And everybody's crying. And she's like, but he's a little boy. He's like, that's why I'm taking him to juvenile jail. And it's like, damn. Hooked him up, threw him in the fucking car. It was great.
Damn. Yeah, like you love these cop videos.
Dude, you get these fucking bitches, man. These bitches that, have you ever wanted to punch a woman, like for real? But of course you didn't. But you're like, she deserves a punch. Like, I'm not in the olden times, I get a fucking, and everyone clapped. If you just get every one of those.
Everyone rejoiced.
And everyone rejoiced. Everyone liked that up in the fucking top right, like Fallout or whatever. It's ladies like that, and I use ladies loosely. These bitches are trespassing, and they're like, ma'am, all I need you to do, walk on over there and head home. Yeah, but on the same level, you don't understand. Ma'am, again, I don't care who started the argument. If you could
go home,
head on over there and head on home. Have a lovely evening, man. Yeah, yo, racist fucking cops. You racist. And you Mexican cocksucker. And it's like, you called him racist and then were racist in the same breath. And then before it's over, she's face down, titties popped out of her whore ass top, getting drug around the asphalt. You stop moving and we'll just getting the shit beaten out of her. It's great. Fucking pepper spray. And this one chick spitting. She's spitting so much that I'm wondering where she's getting the saliva. I don't know if you've ever spit so much at your blowjobs. Oh my God, she's spitting through the grate at the cop in the front seat. Cracker ass bitch. Cracker ass.
Already been arrested, still spitting.
Yeah, she's handcuffed.
Tell me more. I'm getting close.
And he's had enough, right? He's been getting spritzed. And he pulls that shit over and goes back around to her window. He's like, and they just again.
He should have spit on her.
Oh, he's got his bear spray. He's like, if you keep spitting on me, I'm going to spray you.
That's going to give her more spit.
She's like a sprinkler. She's like a sprinkler. And he finally, That's it. No more spitting out of her. Now
I don't know. Now she's getting
crying.
even more saliva. She's crying. Her mouth's watering.
She's even more annoying.
Oh, I didn't see Pepper spit coming.
Yeah. I had to calm her down. She kept my eyes.
One, you can tell the cops have been doing it for a while. He's like, this one looks like a spitter. Get the bag. And sure enough, they're trying to spit through the bag. They got like a beekeeper bag they'll put on these fuckers and like zip tied around their neck.
Yeah, that's a big enough problem that they have a spitting protocol.
Yeah.
Damn. Spitting is disgusting.
I remember my cousin was locked up one time for some minor infraction, a fight or something. And they either had somebody in the chair or they showed him the chair. Because in jails, a lot of them, they have a chair and it looks like the electric chair, with the straps all over it, like some medieval stuff. And you are 100% restrained, like straps everywhere on your body. And then they put this hood over your head. And he's like, that's what we do to spitters. It's like, oh, what's a spitter? Well, some folks just can't take no for an answer.
Webster's defines spitter as one who spits.
Oh, shit. Yeah, I couldn't do that job.
That's how they handle it in Italy.
You couldn't be a cop?
No. I don't think of myself as a violent person or anything, but just the level of continuous disrespect they're dealing with, and just for no reason, like unearned. The guy shows up, and he's like, "Ma'am, I don't even know how any of this started," and he's just getting stuff hurled at him, just being mean to him, just shitting on him, telling him he's just all sorts of racial stuff, and just spitting on him. I don't want to get spit on, right? Especially by some scum on the street, get Hep C.
Yeah.
To avoid turning into a bad cop, I need to be a cop in a pretty good neighborhood, right? like my last town in Apex, nothing ever bad happens there. There's no murders there. I imagine there's a sexual assault or something, but there's no nightclubs or anything. Like, it's just a small town filled with the engineers that work in Research Triangle Park mostly. And I think if you're a cop there, you can retain a pretty good opinion of humanity. But if you're in like New York or Boston or any place with the dark side, then it probably influences the way you see regular people.
I'm sure. I don't think any of us, maybe Taylor, because Atlanta's not even, the side of Atlanta I'm on isn't that bad. There's bad parts.
I mean, I live in the nice part of St. Louis.
No, you don't.
Shitty area.
No, I've seen you live. God, you've still got the gun, right?
Yeah, I keep one on every table just in case.
No, I keep seeing those videos out of Philly though, of the homeless people on all sorts of drugs, like leaning, like faded out, and they walk down the street to show you that this isn't this little strip of people. This is continuous. We can walk for 10 minutes and you won't see the end. It's post-apocalyptic. It looks like RoboCop. RoboCop wasn't this bad. RoboCop's diabolical version of the future, with Omnicorp, the corporation taking over a failed Detroit, was pretty dead spot on. But even they didn't know that the drugs were going to make people this shitty. Their drugs were cool, at least.
They had this
little syringe you pop in your neck called Nuke, and it just made you happy. I can't. Every time I'd watch RoboCop, I'd be like, "Come on, let them have their nuke. It seems fun."
Yeah, I mean, I haven't seen RoboCop, but I imagine that
you haven't seen RoboCop.
I have not. It's on the list.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me. How can you not know?
Well, I haven't seen it. That's how I don't know. Well, dude, right after Terminator and Terminator 2 and Predator and Titanic and all those westerns.
It's this Paul Verhoeven created anti-capitalist Jesus Christ allegory made with police in Detroit, and when a guy turns into a goddamn cyborg and dispenses justice with his literal iron fist. It's great. And he has a cool gun.
I'm going to rat you out to anti-work and be like, this animal has 2 jobs and several movies to catch up on.
And he won't watch RoboCop, this fucking cunt. He knows it's good and he won't watch it. This fucking idiot's just watching The Simpsons again.
The bad guy is the dad from that 70s show, and he is evil as... No, that's RoboCop 2. That's RoboCop 2. Nope, that's